You are far smarter than you can ever imagine.
Oh boy, here
There's
we go,
no
here we go, here we
obstacle
go,
that
here we
you
go.
cannot
We didn't show yet.
overcome, no problem that you cannot
I
solve,
haven't heard far
and
smarter.
no
I need
goal
to hear
that
far
you
smarter
cannot
before I start getting
achieve
into my
by
shit. I need to
applying
I'm
your
far smarter.
mind to your situation.
Go on and
Kiki, I'm gonna send you the story too. Did you see what I sent you on Facebook earlier, Kiki? About the niggas gonna nigger?
Yes.
That shit is crazy. All right.
go on and
Hello. Good day. Happy Monday.
Hello, happy Monday. I didn't hear being far smarter, so I'm a little upset behind that we didn't hear far smarter. I look forward to it.
I'm far smarter.
I'm far smarter.
Yeah, I think we're far smarter.
We're far smarter.
Far smarter. What up, though?
Hey, shit, what up, though? How you
Right,
been?
man? Hello.
Hi. Hello.
What's going on? Let's get it together.
Okay.
All right. Welcome back to another fine fucking Monday. I guess we are. We didn't hear our fucking song. We're here for Monday. Let's get it cracking. Y'all know what it is. It's Real Talk Uncensored. I'm Tone, and that's Kiki. Well, the blackest widow. Yeah, the
I'm the
blackest widow. The blackest widow. I don't even know how to take that. What's that mean? I want to assume, but I want to ask. What do you mean by the blackest widow?
They don't get no more black widower than me. I'm the blackest. I'm the blackest. Like, so whatever you feel about, whatever you feel and know about the black widow spider, I'm the blackest and the widowest.
The widowist.
So don't fuck around.
Yeah,
Don't fuck around.
okay. All right.
Just saying.
So,
You still no face and no case in this, huh?
I'm still no facing you, no casing you.
Yeah.
I was outside in Cincinnati streets this weekend.
Yeah,
Went
I
up
saw
there for a
that.
sound competition. You know what I mean? I was no facing, no casing them up there myself. But you know, they got to see my face. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. A little interesting weekend. You know what I mean, it was really good. It was dope. Driving from here to fucking Cincinnati.
Mm-hmm.
Driving through the Blue Ridge Mountains, boy, motherfuck you, and pulling a trailer with two motherfucking heavy ass motorcycles on it. Yeah, buddy. Yo, yeah.
It's the altitude. You look down on those little cities. Just imagine, Tone. I'm from Michigan, and to get to Michigan, I have to go through Pennsylvania and Ohio to get to it. I learned one time. I've only driven home. Excuse me, one time in the snow. It took only one time. You know, I saw my imminent death. I said no. And I've only driven one time at night. No.
Okay.
The altitude is I wish I could. I need to Google it and find out what the altitude is around. White man, can you Google it and tell me the altitude for Breezewood, Pennsylvania? I want to know what that is, because to me, you've been to Deep Creek, right, Tone?
Yeah.
Air
is different on the mountains. Listen, I just came through the mountain. There was a lot of caucasity on the mountains, and the white people were white people, and they was fine. I was struggling to breathe going through the mountains.
Where's my bill?
That air was not meant for me.
Okay, the altitude of Breezewood, Pennsylvania, is 1,296 feet above sea level, and those who live on the other side of the world is 395 meters.
Wow. Listen, I made the colossal mistake of going to Deep Creek, and I needed an oil change.
Why would you do that?
I didn't. I thought I was gonna get one there. I was like, bro, I had so many issues with my car.
Right. So we taking the Denali up there and we pushing through the mountains, not realizing how these fucking mountains are, right? And we're going through West Virginia. Very scenic, very beautiful. I ain't gonna front though. The scenery was like beautiful. Like that. I know we came across a bridge and I was like, what the fuck? That shit was like no bottom. That shit was like, yeah. You know what I mean? Gorgeous stuff, right? Going up that fucking mountain, I swear for God, we started up that mountain and burned a whole quarter tank of gas just going up the mountain.
Yes.
That shit was no fucking joke.
Yes.
No fucking joke. You know what I mean? Like, yo, I think if I had to do it again and I had to drive back out that way again, I would definitely go through West Virginia versus going through Pennsylvania. And here's why I say that. The mountains in West Virginia, they go up, but they gradually go up and they grade down. It's a lot smoother. Going through Pennsylvania like we did coming back, it was more like straight up, straight down.
Yeah.
Straight up, straight down. It was like no forgiving shit. Like, yo, you come off a mountain, you're going straight up the next one, like straight up. Like, it was like, fuck that. You know what I mean? So, I mean, like I said, we had a good time out in Cincinnati. You know what I mean? It was really a dope vibe out there. You know what I mean? We vibed out. You know what I mean? I shout out to my audio family. Shout out to Ricky Will, SOS, and everybody. You know what I mean? Everybody was out there. Congratulations to all the winners. I came up short. I don't know how, but you know, I'm not going to dispute against judges, right? I'm just not going to dispute against judges because you know it's their flavor, their opinion. You know what I mean? What they like, what they don't like. You know what I mean? Sometimes I call bullshit, but you know, at the end of the day, I got to still suck up what they say because they made the call and decision. You know what I mean? It was when the crowd and people around are like, "What?" And you know what I mean? And their people are basing their opinion like, yo, it shouldn't have went like that. You know, you suck it up. So me and my builder, we had a good time. Nevertheless, regardless, you know what I mean? Trophies and shit. But you know what I mean? All in all, you know what I mean? The conversation with everybody was really a dope time, man. I ain't gonna lie. Left out there early fucking Sunday morning, and I was home by 3:00. I wasn't playing no games. I got down that road, you know. So
you got to.
It's all good though. So I see y'all I see Loyalty had a little something this weekend.
You know what I mean? Shout out to them.
Well, shout out to them for another great fucking anniversary party and everything like that. You know what I mean? Shout out to them. You know, I ain't mad at them. You know, I'm mad that I wasn't there, but you know, they understand what the fuck it is and the things that what me and Rick are trying to accomplish. You know what I mean? So, you know, I heard they had a little sound competition thing, whatever case may have you. You know what I mean? All right, cool. You know, I'm gonna leave it like that. All right,
as per usual. You know, the usual suspects was there. Shout out to Loud Ass Boys. They throw on a good. It was a good time, and I cannot find the notification for Facebook. I don't know why. I mean, are you on Facebook?
Who?
You.
Yeah, well, I guess why?
Can you see it?
Yeah, I'm watching it.
I cannot find it.
It's all. I went to the pages. I'm like, I'm on the live right now. Like, matter of fact, I just sent it to you, Kiki. So
I got it.
You know, I mean. But yeah, I heard they had their little thing. Shout out to them dudes that, you know what I mean, that was there, the usual suspects. I mean, you know, it's cool when you can parking lot pimp. All right. It's not no shade, but it's cool when you can parking lot pimp and do all that other shit. But when it comes to time to step in the ring with the real big boys, I don't see niggas doing that.
Ooh,
I see niggas standing on the sideline and going and standing in front of a crowd of people, you know what I mean? And showing off big Harleys and big, loud motherfucking motorcycles, but they don't step in the motherfucking ring with the professionals. You know what I mean? And I think that's where, you know what I mean? You see where you're at with your shit. You know what I mean? And so for us, it's, you know, it's cool when we out there and we parking lot pimping and whatnot, what have you. You know what I mean? But I want to take my skills to another level and go challenge some of the big boys. You know what I mean? And get in there with the big boys and niggas really doing this. You know what I mean? That's it. You know? So I ain't mad at niggas for parking lot pimping and doing all that other shit. You know what I mean? Shout out to Bobby Cox and them and all that. They know what it is with me and Rick. That's all I'm going to say. You know what I mean? Hold on, let me grab my bell with that. Because they know what it is. You know what I mean? Y'all know what the fuck it is. Y'all can run around here and pretend. Y'all can pretend like it is what it is. But, you know what I mean? At the end of the day in Myrtle, y'all realize we got that shit. We got that shit. You know what I mean? And we taking our shit to another level. So shout out to the niggas. Shout out to Loyalty for a dope event. You know what I mean? I've never had a bad time at Loyalty. I just missed all the fuckery that was going on. I know there was a lot of fuckery. Y'all having a lot of fuckery fun. You know what I mean? Even see KK come out. Shout out to KK.
KK you know came out of retirement.
Like a blast from the past. You know what I mean?
You came out of retirement.
It's good to see her outside. You know what I mean? Coming outside and everybody having fun. I'm looking at all the pictures and shit. I know there was some shit that I'm glad I wasn't there because you know how my mouth is. I see some pictures where, bitch, why you had that shit on for? Hey, your friends don't love you. What's wrong with y'all? You know, but y'all know how I do. You know what I mean?
Well, two things. Dope. I'm going to post all my pictures this time because I think I was the one that took the most. Everybody else kind of went on vacation for me. I mean, from picture taking. So it was my turn. That's one. Two, I know you led with no shade, but for some reason, it was a little dark over here.
You know what I mean?
Listening to you talk.
It got a little dark. It got a little dark.
It's a little shady.
You know what I mean? Yo, I'm seeing. I ain't got no problems with niggas, and I don't care what they do. You know what I mean? I just like to see if you got all that. I want to see you step in the professional ring with the professionals. You know what I mean? And when you only do parking lot pimping, I gotta look at you eventually and be like, man, you just doing this shit for the people. You just want to be outside and showing your shit off. When I'm watching some of the big heavy hitters going traveling around state to state and doing their thing. I'm going to give a shout out to all the participants in the SOS, everybody that went to Alabama. You know what I mean? I mean, these dudes is traveling, and I've come across and I've met a lot of motherfucking people that have some amazing fucking builds. These bikes sound incredible. What these builders are doing with what they have to make these bikes sound like that, man. There's a lot that goes into this shit. When I first got into it, I didn't understand what it was, but now being in the middle of it and learning this shit, there's a lot to it. You know what I mean? And so, I mean, when you got your dudes that's officially parking lot pimp, you gotta have somebody to parking lot pimp. For me, I like to do a little bit of both. You know what I mean? I'm a little guy. I'm only a 6-speaker setup. But I tell you what, if there's another motherfucker out here right now that got a 6-speaker setup, come pull next to me. I was getting ready to ask you that. So what exactly is wrong? Huh?
What's wrong with parking lot pimping? What's wrong?
There's nothing wrong with it. I mean, you know, you at everybody MC event or something like that, and you showing off. You know what I mean? If you got that type of equipment, you know what I mean? Why don't you show the fuck off with the big dogs? You know what I mean? Let me see you in the SOS ring. You know what I mean? I mean, you may have done it before, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to stay in the SOS ring when I get a chance to get outside and I'm free to parking lot pimp. Of course I'm going to do it. You know what I mean? Of course I'm going to do it. But on the same token, I'm going to take my bike and I'm going to put it up against the best of the best and see where she stands at. You know what I mean?
Well, maybe he did that already because he really, really got a whole nightclub set up on that bike. Maybe he did.
I'm going to say, he got you talking about Slut Bucket. Slut Bucket got them new bags. Slut Bucket got them new bags that just dropped. He's like one of the first person to have them. The bags sound really dope. You know what I mean? But I'm starting to see them come into shout out to Sam Stokes. You know what I mean? He got the smaller version of those bags. Those bags sound amazing. His bike sounds fucking amazing. Once again, shout out to fucking Venom. These are motherfuckers that y'all don't see. That you don't see, but you'll see the Slut Buckets and the niggas dancing on the bike and all that shit and all that, and all the lights and all that shit. But you don't see these other niggas that got shit that'll run that bike over like it stole something. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, being around these dudes and being around these people that's in this audio business, man, it's from state to state. This shit is crazy, man. This shit is crazy. It's crazy, and when you get to it, what I love about it the most is. There's always mad love there. There ain't no drama, ain't no. I mean, you're gonna have little tips and little shit like that, but for the most part, them niggas know how to party and have a good motherfucking time. So I mean, I'm gonna throw a
Shout
little
out to the
shade.
parking lot pimpers. I need in the parking lot pimp. I need to be able to see because I'm not a person that's traveling to these things. So I need to be able to
Oh, I'm
see.
not, yo, AC. I'm not saying that y'all gonna need that parking lot pimping bikes. You're gonna need that shit. But when you got the bigger bikes, you gotta let the dudes. You gotta share with everybody. You know what I mean? Let everybody get some sunshine. Started trying to make yourself look fucking good. Share with everybody. You know what I mean? You know, fuck out of here. You know, that's just where I'm at with it. I'm a parking lot pimp. If I can do it, I'm a parking lot pimp when I got you. You know what I mean? That's fair enough. Fair is fair. But you know, that's just me being on my bullshit. You know, I stand 10 toes down on what I said anyway, so I don't give a fuck. All right. Kiki, what we got? What nigga shit do we got?
I'm following you. Knock it out.
Why are you following me for? Fuck, you know what I mean? I'll drive you off the fucking cliff.
I'm late, so I gotta invite. I'm sending my invites. I got late, so.
Yo, did you see? Have y'all heard about the fucking stupid bitch? Right, and I would say because she's a nigga, she's a stupid bitch. You know what I mean? That just got out of jail, right? For boosting. She just got out of jail for boosting, so she wanted to do a show, that song that Spin That, right? With stolen fucking bags, right? Her and her daughter went and stole some fucking Louis Vuitton bags. This chick posted a video on TikTok with her video doing her dance with the stolen bag and got caught. These bitches got caught. Really? You know what I mean? You just got out of jail. You know the heat is on you. Look at her.
Girl, going that go, y'all bad. Spin that shit. Spin that shit.
1 week later.
1 week later, her ass is locked the fuck up, bro.
One of the most prolific organized retail thieves in Western Washington is facing new charges. Janice Downs, a.k.a. Janice Smith, a.k.a. Punchy, is back in jail after just getting released from prison in January. Bellevue police say one of the best clues came from a TikTok video made to Young Miami's viral song Spin That about boosting and scamming.
Wow.
So what do you say to that though?
Everything ain't for Instagram. Everything is not for the internet. That's what you deserve. That shit. You wrote your own. You deserve that shit. Look at that.
You put yourself in that position. Mind you, you already got heat on your back for that shit, right?
Dumb.
You already got heat on your back for that joint. You know what I mean? And yet, no, you're gonna fucking turn around and do it again. That you stupid. You deserve to go to jail.
And you drag your mama into it. And you and your mother.
Well, her mama's the one that just got out of jail.
Wow. Everybody like, no. Hey, Moe. Hey, y'all. Hey to everybody. I'm looking at the comments now. Dumb.
You know what I mean? So it's like weirdo shit though. That's to me it's a little stupid. It's a little crazy. You know what I mean? You put yourself in a situation. That was some dumbass shit you did. You know what I mean? Like what was you really thinking? What did you expect to get out of that? Like, yo, niggas, you be your worst own enemy sometimes. Like, really? That was just stupid. You know, whatever.
The older people get, the dumber they get. The more social media, the more things that go on, people just forget, like, you're on camera for everything. You're on camera for everything. Everybody's watching, everybody. They don't even got to do nothing but sit back and hit a couple keys and your whole shit comes up. Stupid. They deserve what they got. They deserve what they got.
You got to sit there and think that shit. All right, maybe you had boosted the joint, right? You boosted the joint, you got away with it. You know what I mean? You've been having a ring, you've been robbing motherfucker, you've been boosting shit all the time, and it's been cool. You know what I mean? You got away with shit. But why flaunt that shit online? Because you're gonna do some nigga shit and go online and make a video and post it like the police ain't watching? Come on, Kiki. Come on. If that's some dumbass shit, that is some dumbass shit, bro. You know what I mean? So you kind of brought that on yourself. Nobody can sit there and feel sorry for you. You know what I mean? I won't. You know what I mean?
No, you just like Ben said. He said, y'all just handing the feds cases. Oh, and let me announce anything that we speak on today. I have the code. So if you desire to come on here when our topic starts getting, we start getting into our topic, you desire to come on here and speak, I can send you the link and you can join us on here.
Yeah, live.
I'll share
You
it
know
to
what I mean? Well, like everybody saying, you know what I mean? You know, you like PJ said, you going to jail for likes and comments.
Stupid.
Really? You
Stupid.
sitting in jail. I'm gonna clown you the whole time in jail. You couldn't be in jail with me. I'd be like, you the stupidest motherfucker ever. You are dumb. You know what I mean? Niggas is snitching. Here's the crazy shit. You snitching on your own self. Who does that? Why? If I did a crime, I'm not gonna be posting that shit. I'm not gonna be making a video about that shit online, knowing the police is looking for the fucking culprit. So they linked her daughter to other shit. If you really listen to that clip, they linked her to other shit. Them bitches is going down. You just got out of jail. Here's the crazy shit. You just got out of jail. The mother just got out of jail for some stupid shit. Now you gonna turn around and do some shit to go back. Man, you dumb. Y'all niggas like prison, man.
I mean,
y'all like prison. You know what I mean?
They don't have to do any work. I sent out a video. I think I shared a video earlier talking about like flock cameras and stuff like that, right? People think this is along the same lines, right? People think that flock cameras just are checking for tags. Everything that your devices, everything that's Bluetooth, they get off of it get off the flock cameras. Everything it records the stuff in your phone. It records the I think I sent a thing. Did you see the thing I sent you?
I think so. I didn't get a chance. I'm working on it now, Kiki. You know what I mean? Oh, okay. I gotta revert back to that. I'm sorry, but tell me more about it. I didn't check it out yet, but tell me more about it. You know what I mean?
People letting their guards down, thinking that the feds and Big Brother ain't always watching. They saying that the flock cameras that are up here, on the lights and all that stuff, it's supposed to be used for license plates. Just checking. But they said when you ride by there, all your devices, your watch, everything is detected through these cameras.
So why would you put yourself? So that's just like, but that's tying into like Big Brother keeping an eye on every move you make. Like these new cars. If I implore you people, do not go out and buy these new cars if you're gonna be on some stupid shit. Because these cars are gonna be able to call the police on you, man. You better research this shit. These new cars, like Ford has the patent. You know what I mean? Anything 2027 and better is going to have this new technology in it. If you out partying somewhere and drinking, have a couple of drinks, the car is going to not start. You know what I mean? Yeah. If they feel anyway, they got control to shut the shit down on you right then and there. Nah, B, I'm good. I'm watching what's going down. I ain't falling for the fucking the trick bag. That shit is the trick bag right there. You know?
It for sure is.
Now, you want to talk about other stupid people.
These houses, this house that I'm in is a smart house. These houses, bro, when I came here, oh my God, Tone.
It's listening to everything you say, everything you talking about in there. If you think they not listening or not paying attention, then you're more naive. You're naive for that. I'm not mad at you if that's how you feel. Like, nah, Tone, you bugging. They're not really doing that shit. I'm not mad for you, but for me, you know what I mean? I know that this is what they got the technology to listen to you. All that smart shit technology. Oh, that shit is real cool and dandy until you in there doing something or talking about something you ain't got no business. And next thing you know, then you be wondering why you be talking about something, and next thing you know, you scrolling and that shit pop up on your phone.
But the funny thing is, if I'm in my house, I'm supposed to be able to do so. However, what they've sold us on is convenience. They didn't sell you on all that because anything Bluetooth, anything like even my somebody sent me something about my job computers. They was like they're watching, they're collecting information. If Bluetooth is on these laptops now, Bluetooth is on my washer and dryer. For what?
Really?
Yes.
Your refrigerator's got Bluetooth, all that, everything.
My washer tells, if I linked it to my watch one time just so I could see like the inner workings, and it tells you everything.
Crazy.
Shit you ain't even ask.
So if you think they not listening and paying attention to the shit that you doing, bro, you nigga, you behind the curve, nigga. They already got you. You know what I mean? All that technology shit, nah, bro. I'm old school. I want the old school shit. I'm staying in my old school shit. I ain't worried about all that technology. You know what I mean? Go back to the days of, yo, fuck that. Don't have your fucking. But you notice, Kiki, if you talking about a specific topic, you know what I mean? Or you talking about, yeah, I'm thinking about this. Next thing you know, that shit pop up on your fucking phone. You ever had that happen? You be scrolling, what the fuck? Where did this come from? I didn't look this shit up. But how did it know to look that shit up and bring it to my attention? Because this shit is listening to you.
No, what's scarier, I have thought something. And that shit comes up on my phone. Just this morning, true shit. And I'm gonna read some of these comments, but true shit this morning, when I got out of my bed this morning to go to work, I made a post about it, right? I got out of my bed, ass crack o'clock in the morning, 5:30, getting ready to go to work in my car. My car doesn't start. I haven't driven my car in 3 days. That has nothing to do with the price of tea in China about why the fuck my car didn't start, right? So I went in, got the little jump box and jumped myself, got to work. It's 5 floors in my hospital. I went on every floor. None of the printers were working. Everybody's like, it was like, Kiki, can you come and help us? Like, we ain't been able to print shit since yesterday. I'm like, what? So I'm fixing printers. I ain't even started my own work yet. I'm fixing printers and shit is coming out. Okay. I go into the store. So it's my half day. So I get off on my half day. I go into Lidl. None of the computers in there working. The little self checkout things, it's got glitches in them. So I'm thinking to myself, I know what the fuck this shit mean. I know what it means. It means it's when this happens, and you can look it up. It means that Mercury is in retrograde, right? That's when the travels backwards, and anything like automotive, anything computer wise, anything, any deals or any like paperwork, any of that shit, you're not supposed to do during this time. And there's pre-retrograde and there's during that time for 30 days, right? And I thought it. Tone, I'm sending a light and I'm scrolling through my phone, and guess what pops up?
What's that?
Mercury is in retrograde. On my Instagram.
So you know what's funny, Kiki? Because like I said, my trip to Cincinnati was very interesting, man. We went through a lot of fucking obstacles to get there. And one of the obstacles we ran into is we coming through what's that, Charleston, West Virginia. Right? And me and Kenny ride along and we hit a fucking bump and the trailer came off the truck. Right? The trailer came off the truck and then with so much force ran into the back of the truck. I was able to keep the trailer in the same lane and slow the shit down. You know what I mean? And get out, but it disconnected. Like, don't know how, but it just came apart. Weird shit. So it's kind of funny when you're saying with cars and shit like that. And we had that type of weekend, like speakers blowing and just weird shit happening. The electronics bugging the fuck out.
Look it up. And let me say this too. I rode with BB to go to this thing, right? I rode with BB.
Wait. Ben said I see my washer and dryer on my TVs. Did I read that right?
That's what he said.
Bro.
PJ say they be knowing about car meetups and team meetups before the masses know. When a police report was made about them bags, all they have to do is type in a couple of words and they have the most advanced online search. It's crazy. I was talking to BB. I rode with BB up, right? She drove one car going because she was getting catalytic converters put on her truck, right? We got in that truck, Tone, and we stopped. BB has a Nissan Armada. She started this truck up, and it sounded like dualies, right? Ticking the whole time coming home. She just got out of the shop. The truck, I said, what the fuck? I said, yo, you gotta call Shorty and take this back. All in all, it made me think. I'm telling you, look this shit up.
Y'all look it up. I'm believing this shit. You know what I mean? Because shit is just weird, man. A lot of weird shit is going on right now. You know what I mean? It's just wild. You can't explain. You know.
White man, could you pull up the Mercury retrograde thingy really quickly? Because everybody's asking me about it. I can better show you than I can explain to you. But it is loosely. Some people say it is. Some people say it's not. When the planets travel backwards. Like, you know, they move around this way. They're now traveling backwards, which energy is different, and it messes up electronics. It messes up, like I said, business deals. It messes up money. If
There's a
money,
lot of real, yeah.
they say don't buy, make large purchases. They say don't. You're not really supposed to start a new job like during this time. You're not supposed to. What is it? But large purchases mean houses, cars, stuff like that. What K Love said, my job system was messing up today too. I'm trying to tell y'all.
Yo,
I'm trying to tell you. Excuse my
you know
voice.
what?
My voice is hoarse from this
Long,
weekend. It's
from a
coming back.
long weekend. I mean, when you look at all that shit, everybody's phones is acting up. Everything, it's just weird shit. It's weird energy. We just gotta ride this wave out, man. For real, for real. You know what I mean?
Can you read that for us, white man? Can you?
But I can't see it. I ain't even gonna
Oh,
lie.
no.
I can't see that shit.
Okay. Mercury retrograde, a familiar subject in astrological, say that 5 times fast, circles, is set to occur through 3 times throughout 2026. Yep. This period commonly associated with communication breakdowns, travel delays, technological glitches, and whatever, to hash past the problems. Calls for a period of reflection rather than impulsive decisions. Say again? Astrological advice that throughout all signs will experience some impact. A handful may need to exercise particular cautions. So that's pretty much the
if you see the picture, if you look at the picture, you will see what I was saying, like about the planets kind of going the opposite direction. Another thing I want to say, because I had to have a couple of conversations this weekend where I was explaining to people in relationships, they said, be slow to speak. Like, don't say things emotionally, don't say things in mad. They said just practice a lot of patience this time, because the person that you're speaking to is going to hear what you don't say. And people, a lot of marriages end, a lot of relationships end at this time. It's reception too. I'm trying to, it's some true shit. It's the Epic was tripping all day. Moet, all day long. Dante, what's up, Doc? He said, my phone's been jacked up for a week or so, but figured it was T-Mobile. That's what I'm telling you. They got something called pre-retrograde as well. So it's prior to, and I believe the dates. Can we get the date? Let me look the date up. Sorry, white man, I got you working today. Look, it comes right up on my phone. The time is June 29th.
Yeah, 29th. Yeah, from at 10:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time till July 23rd. So pretty much this will be for about almost a month.
4 months.
And then the second set is October 24th around 12:12 a.m. or 3:12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 12:12 Pacific Standard Time, till November 13th. So those are the other remaining times that will happen. So we're screwed.
We're screwed. We are screwed.
We gotta ride that wave. Just be mindful for how you do shit. You know what I mean? During this time, and you know what I mean. You just gotta be mindful, and we gotta ride this wave out. This is some new shit or something new that happens. You know what I mean? This is something we constantly deal with, but we just don't pay attention when it comes in and goes out. We need to be more mindful. You know what I mean? Everybody, obviously, reading the comments, everybody's experiencing some shit right now. You know what I mean? Or going through some shit. So this shit is this real deal thing. You know? Yep. Hey, did you see old girl in New York that stole the trash can?
Stole the trash can.
I sent this. I don't know if I sent it to fucking white man. Let me see if I sent it to white man. But old girl, right, went to the next parade. Right, she went to the parade, and she's at the parade, and she's chilling. Right. Let me see if I sent it to. Yeah. So she went to the parade, And she's killing. She steals the trash can because the sanitation put out these collector items. They painted them up orange and blue for the Knicks championship, right? People were going around stealing these trash cans as collector's items. This chick steals it and was broad with her. Once again, she's all on fucking TikTok. She's all on Instagram. And she's all on the joint. Why does chick work for JP Morgan and Chase? She was a DEI executive and got busted. Lost her fucking job over a fucking trash can.
Oh, brother. That's so stupid. Look at
They
this.
had her on the train smiling and all that with the trash can and everything, dog. You was just dumb. You was dumb. I mean, when you do stupid shit like this, at this point in time, let me tell y'all people something real quick. Let me tell y'all.
I can't really say. Is that Caucasity?
Nah, I think she was Hispanic, bro. It's between both of them. I don't know.
Latin ludicrous Latins.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Because
sorry, go ahead.
Because when you read the story, she was Latin. Angie Baez or whatever the case may be. She's Latin. So, hey, but on the same token, let me tell y'all something. If y'all didn't remember what happened to me a few years back with Washington Gas, I went live and spoke some true shit. And somebody spun it, and I lost my job behind that shit. Right? So now when I sit back and I see these people going live or getting posted and losing their job, I don't feel sorry for you. This is real shit. These companies can do that. You have to be more mindful when you work with them. When you work with them, you get a code of conduct. You know what I mean? If you don't read that shit is in there. You know what I mean? So you went viral for that shit. Now you lost your job. You ain't getting no unemployment for that. You know what I mean? You violated the rules. Some people are just stupid like that, bro. They just stupid like that. That's all I can say. That shit is dumb. You know what I mean? You doing crimes and you breaking the law, you stealing shit, and y'all posting this shit online. Y'all are the new snitches. You ain't got to worry about niggas snitching on yourselves. You doing it to yourself, stupid. You know what I mean? I come from a time and era where if we committed a crime or something like that, you took the shit to the grave. You just didn't say nothing about it. You didn't say nothing. You just, that was it. You know what I mean? I have plenty of shit I'm taking to the grave with me. Fuck you, fuck that. I'm going to the grave with it. You can't make me admit to nothing. I'm not going to do nothing. I'm not going to tell. I'm not. But these days and times, that's what these people is doing. Kiki, is sad. It's crazy. It's crazy.
You know what? She done made history twice. You done made history for stealing the trash can, stupid, and now getting fired from your job. That's history. What for some shit that you could have done at home? She could have legit bought her.
You could have did whatever you thought you was being slick by stealing it and walking away, and there was no repercussions. You know what I mean? Don't you know everything is being recorded? You on camera for everything. And this chick was smiling on the train. Niggas taking pictures of her, posting her, smiling.
Doc said that wasn't Mercury. That was just dumb shit.
That was dumb shit. I agree with him. That was dumb shit. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? But you got people doing dumb shit these days, B. You know what I mean? And they're wondering why this shit happening to them. You put yourself in these situations. You know what I mean? Don't do shit and think it's cool and then I'm good. You know what I mean? Nah, bitch, now you ain't got no job. Shawty, you fucked up in the game now. You know, that's just what it is. What else we got, Kiki? What else we got?
I'm gonna tell PJ, I need you to look something up. PJ had this deal with real quick, Tone. PJ had this thing with his car. I don't know if you've seen the post, but he tagged Hyundai in his comments, right?
Okay.
Because the car he was driving failed the recall.
Really?
Right? Yeah. Absolutely. The car was about to blow up. The gas tank was was swollen. It was a whole bunch of mess going on. So they had to end up buying his car back.
Really?
He got a whole story to tell, but the car fucked up, this and that. Now they told him they was going to buy his car back. They didn't have a rental car. They didn't have a this. They couldn't reimburse him. A lot of shit was going on. And he's still kind of going through where he was trying to buy another car. But just say, for instance, he paid $12,000 for the car, right? This is just for instance. He paid $12,000 for the car. They trying to tell him with the mileage that's on his car, he owes them like $40,000. He got one more year to pay on the car. One more year. But they try.
Fuck out of here. They trying. Yeah, I'm sorry, PJ, even going through that, man. I hope he figures a way to sue them motherfuckers and find a way through that shit, bro, because that shit crazy, man. You know what I mean? It's crazy out here. All right. We still early in this show yet. I see you sent me something on Instagram. I don't know if you sent it to White Man or not about the protest from the January the J6ers.
Yes, I did.
The J6ers. You know what I mean? You want to spearhead that shit? Because, I thought them people was going to fuck them up. You know what I mean?
I want White Man to pull it up. Listen, because I'm people is peopling. We just people be peopling.
Well, you once again, when you say people are people, you have to understand that the president have given these people a voice and given these niggas power that they not normally would have had before. You know what I mean? Like real shit. Hey, by the way, don't go in DC and go near that fucking pond on the national lawn in front of the Capitol. Don't go nowhere near that shit. Don't look at it wrong. Don't spit at it wrong. Nigga, you go to jail. You get the summons or some type of shit, bro. Stay away.
I was going to bring that up.
Here visiting, thinking you funny and shit. These niggas is not playing. They did.
Look, that is exactly what I was going to tell you because they trying to say that somebody cut open the bottom of the pool and algae and all that shit is in there. They arrested somebody because somebody stole a piece of the pool. Like, what?
Shit, wow.
And of course, they was from the mountains. What you gonna do with it? What you gonna do with the pool? The piece of the pool?
I mean,
paint. You're taking a piece of paint. You're not taking a pool.
The paint is trash.
Here's the J6er who's getting his ass whooped.
He was getting his ass whooped. Look, them people was picking his head off. But his sign said, "Black families are failures." Right? You see what he's saying? And I didn't really go into listening to this video. I just saw the sign. It was like, I can't do that shit, man. Like I think for myself now when I'm online and I'm seeing stuff, negative stuff like that, I just scroll past it. I don't have patience to deal with it. You know what I mean? At this time. I just don't. This shit right here was stupid right here. Look at this. Look at it. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this shit. You know what I mean? And if you really got to see some of the comments or something, I ain't got patience for it. I ain't built for that shit like that no more. I can't deal with it. Kiki, what's your opinion of this shit?
Okay, I feel two ways, right? When I be telling you fair, not fair, fair, not fair, because it's freedom of speech. You can say and do and carry what you want to carry. I ain't saying you're free from consequences, but you can say and speak whatever you want to speak. Is it wise? No. But can you do it? Absolutely. Now, the problem comes in when grown folks can't control their impulses. This is one person's thought. This is one person's thought. I can't see me going to jail because what we would do to him, we would never get away with if it was the other way around. You walking around there with some white people shit, you saying negative stuff, and they did something to you. Clearly, the consequences are different. The luck that they have when it comes to doing things, and the luck that we do not have, it's not the same. We don't get the same luck. So while I was mad to look at it, I just be trying to think diplomatically, because fuck him for real. But that's one person's thought who doesn't know me. And the sign that he wrote, you got to, Tone, I'm about to sound real funky. Like, hit dogs be hollering. Is it true? You feel what I'm saying?
I mean.
Is it true?
I mean, I'm not going to say it's true, but when you sit back and you look at some of the shit that we do, it becomes a little questionable. You know what I mean? And it's sad to say that we get singled out for shit. You know what I mean? Because before you can single us out, there's a lot of white families around here that's motherfucking some redneck hillbillies and do some far worse shit. You know what I mean? But we get singled out as, you know what I mean, failures and all this other shit. I mean, I think what it boils down to just whoever the individuals are. You know what I mean? And I don't think it's fair that we are labeled as a people, but we don't help the cause either. You know what I mean? We do dumb shit. We act like sometimes some of our own kind act like fucking animals.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And you wonder why we get labeled. You fit the stereotype that they're trying to portray. You know what I mean? I'm not saying it's just us, but you know what I mean? White people do it, Spanish people do it. Every culture has got them type of people in there, but we get labeled, and you know what I mean? It's just it's sickening sometimes. You know.
Well, that was gonna be my point. Like, it's true. It's true of all races, though. There are failures in every race. There's failures in my family who I be looking like, bruh, like my so-and-so could have done a better job with you. You know what I'm saying? There are coworkers who I have who don't have, they uncouth, they uncultured, they ill-mannered. You come to work and you know somewhere somehow somebody took their hands off of the situation. And I work with it's very cold in my job these days. Very cold in there, snowing a lot in there. So I can say I've had dealings with both sides. So I feel like a lot of times when you got to fight somebody for something that they said, you got to fight somebody. So, this is a stranger. I don't give a fuck what you think. I feel a way that you came out this motherfucker with the sign. Yes, but then the same right he got to do it. That's the same right I got to do it too. And that's the problem that I think that I'll be discussing at work all the time about we just be handing our fucking rights over for our feelings. Yeah. For our feelings. Because I say a lot of shit that is not popular. Tone, we say a lot of shit that's not popular.
No, we do. I all the time. All the time. You know what I mean? I think are we part of the problem?
We as in what? What do you mean? We as in what?
Because we say shit that's unpopular all the time. Are we part of the problem?
No, it's our fucking right. No, we doing what the fuck we're able to do. We're not part of the problem at all. I think, but when you sit back and you shake your finger at someone for the same right you got, that's the problem to me. Like I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it.
And when you're doing that and you shaking your finger at somebody, you got to remember you got three of the motherfuckers pointing back at you. You know what I mean? So you gotta be mindful. You know what I mean? Like as they say, people who live in glass houses shouldn't throw stones. You know what I mean? And the older I get, the more I'm understanding that now. Yep. The more I understand that concept. You know what I mean? I'm not no better than the next person. You know what I mean? That's just what it is. So how can I fault you for being or say or judge you for how you are when you know what I mean? I got some fucked up shit with me too. You know what I mean?
No,
so,
for sure.
Before I can start judging people, I gotta start working on myself. I think, and if more of us start working on ourselves and fixing ourselves, we have less time to worry about what other people are doing and you know what I mean, and the shit that they got going on with their lives. You know what I mean? It's just me. That's what it is.
White man, bachelor face looking ass. The Bachelor, white man. What's your thoughts? How do you feel?
This is the problem with when you have a corrupted president allowing people who do corrupted things be free and do whatever the hell they want without any consequences. So that's the problem I have. I mean, he's one of the latest ones to cause a lot of disruption, and it's highly unfortunate. It's just bad all around. It's more in the sense of what you know Tone was saying about, you know, everyone needs to look at themselves in the mirror and stuff like, no, this guy's him and any other J6er that did what they did, they're criminals. I don't care if they're crying, whining about, you know, their rights were violated. No, it's like, no, you did something federally criminal. You stormed the United States Capitol for what? Because because of a president that was crying foul for something that he lost, and you fed on that shit. And, you know, because, you know, he's crying, you're crying, and you're mad about what? What are you freaking upset about? if you have claim you have everything, but you're still mad about something, which doesn't make sense. So for that guy, I'm surprised he knew what day the BET Awards was, because I didn't. So so yeah, so I'm surprised he's in the culture. He's familiarized with that stuff. So, but overall, I'm like, what the hell why are you complaining? What, this is not for you. You have the Grammys, the Emmys, and all this. So let BET has his thing. Let all the black folks have their thing. You want to disrupt that for what? What are you complaining about now? For nothing. It's attention. It's more, it's kind of, in a way, most of these people who are doing these things is for attention. I don't know what kind of attention. I don't know what for, and I don't know what you're trying to get out of it, but it's stupid attention.
Did you see what PJ wrote? He said all they had to do was record him and put him on blast. They do this to troll and get a reaction, get someone triggered and go to jail and make a lawsuit. I agree with that.
But then again, you claim that the thing is like, who's here at fault? So if, sadly, how the judicial system works, he'll be in favor of everything because, again, he said, "Oh, it's my First Amendment right. I had the right to be there and all that stuff," and blah 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 blah. But then again, you disrupted, you caused an incident that you pretty much caused. So pretty much it's going to be a little tough to try to battle this out properly, depending on how good of his lawyer is. So
dig deeper into, explain more about he caused the incident and the disruption. Explain more.
Okay, so if you go to an event, this is pretty much the BET Awards. It's a semi-private event, meaning that there are people who go there. They're invited to go to this event, but then again, the public is outside to see the stars walk by the red carpet and all that stuff. So that's why I say it's semi-private.
Okay.
So for him to come to being on public property or public land, which is pretty much the sidewalk or wherever the fans are, he's allowed to do that. Yes. But he became disruptive with his antics, his protesting, and things of that nature. So it made everyone react to what he was doing to this event. So the tough part here is, okay, is he just, if there's any lawyers out there, you can counter what I'm trying to say, go right ahead and come on in. Miss Kiki and Tone has the link for you.
I have my link.
Okay. Him disrupting the event causes the fact it's like, okay, how in the world is it like he's going to be coming on to private? It pretty much is like I said, it's a semi-private event. He's disrupting it, but then again, the public reacts to it and tries to kick him out. So he's going to say, Mr. Lang, that's his name, say that I came on, this is a free country. I came on a public spot. I am allowed to do whatever I want to do on this particular spot. That's what his claim will be. He feels like he had the right to be there as admit his First Amendment rights to, be in a public place and do whatever he wants and all that stuff. But surprisingly enough, it's at a semi-private event. So how this is going to play out, it depends on what judge he gets, what lawyer he gets, and goes from there. So, and again, you add to the fact it's like people tried to kick him out and all that stuff. He'll claim it's like, I tried to defend myself. I was, again, admitting my First Amendment right, for free speech and public place and all that stuff, blah, 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 blah. But it's like, okay, you caused a disruption. So how you balance this out? So it's going to be tough. If he has a good lawyer, trust me, he will probably get a fine and call it a day.
No,
what we say last week? Well, didn't we say that last week? Like, all you gotta do is have the right amount of money, and anything is beatable. Anything is beatable. Okay, it's 8:00, Tone. Let's slide into some stuff real quick.
Okay. So,
I got a scenario for y'all.
Oh shit! I'm ready for the scenario. Come on.
Y'all ready? Scenario time. So. So You know how we mirror or share from your phone to the TV?
Yeah.
Okay. Someone was mirroring the game or had like a sports app, was mirroring the game, and amongst a wife, amongst everybody else, it's over. The husband forgets to unshare the TV, and he texted his side bitch, talking about the wife, telling her he on his way.
Dumb as you. No,
I want to know from the ladies, what would you do? And I want to know from the fellas, what would you do? I sent this link on here. Feel free to come up in the house.
So,
Talk
okay.
to me, Tone.
Let me get this right. I got the game and I'm mirroring it to my TV, right?
Yes.
Okay. And I'm texting my side bitch while my phone is still attached to the drink.
Yeah, because I forgot I was it was mirroring from my phone. The game's over.
I want to know. Okay, before I get into this, what did the wife do? What did the wife say?
I'm asking everybody else first.
Yo, you got to get whatever you got coming to your homeboy. I don't know what to tell you at that point.
Here it goes.
This shit is real, Kiki. Yo, damn, homie.
Is it volume on there, white man?
Yo,
Hold on.
damn, homie.
He said, "Idiot, big dummy, pack him up." TV channels.
Yo,
No, there's no volume. So
is that the dumbass nigga of the year award? Did he get the dumbass nigga of the year award? Is he in the running for the dumbass nigga of the year award right now?
He is.
Is anybody else close to him right now?
So white man said there's no audio for him. The audio that I got, she's sitting there, she's like, who are you talking to? He's like, oh, I just was talking to Brad. Brad, we gonna meet up to golf. He's like, She said, you sure you ain't talking to your little girlfriend? Oh, babe, you know I ain't got no girlfriend. It's just da 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 da. She said, you sure you ain't just sitting here texting your bitch? He was like, no. And she said, told him to turn around. All the color came out of his face. She said, pack your shit. Just get your shit together. He started cleaning up. He said, the house is a mess. Babe, I'm going to clean everything up. What you want me to do?
That's cold for I'm busted. I don't know what to do at this moment. I'm busted.
Jingo said, just pack your shit up and go. You can't even defend that. But there's somebody somewhere. Oh, here you go, Harold. He said she asked her who Lisa is, and he was playing dumb. Huh?
Wait. So she asked him who Shorty was, and he acted like he didn't know?
Because of course he texting her, so it's all on the TV. The contact name. And then he was talking about her. He was like, yeah, soon as this motherfucker go to bed, like I'm coming through.
First off, this is like the Idiot of the Year award right here. You. I don't even know what to say behind this shit, bro. I'm just like, my flabber has been gasted. Like, serious. Like, I'm flabbergasted. Like, nigga, really?
Moet said, I will. She said, laugh my ass off, go to bed quietly, and start calculating my alimony. Deuces. Harold said, I thought it was the one with the white dude. Blackout said, disclaimer in all caps. I don't participate in activities like this, but this nigga playing the game all wrong. And PJ said she just building the case right in front of you and you don't even know it.
She didn't have to build the case. Wait. Y'all saying she built the case. This nigga built the whole case. He built his own shit. This nigga did it to himself. I mean, like, what you want to do?
We was just talking about the flock cameras, nigga. You just gave your case to her.
Is this the theme for today? Is this the theme for today? Y'all are snitching on yourselves, bruh. You know what I mean? Between him and old girl with the fucking purses, nah, he got her beat. She dumb as fuck. She dumb as fuck for another. But this nigga here, so when I don't even know what to say behind that, Kiki. Like for real, right?
So okay, so ladies on here, I have a question. Would you be mad if he admitted to it, or are you more mad because he's lying about it? Tone, same thing for you. If it was, just say for instance, it was your wife and this shit happened, you know, for God forbid, this shit happens and she just flat out be like, who is that? Like just lying, straight up lying, denying the shit that you can see.
I'm gonna be calculated at this stage of my life. I'm calculated with my shit. I'm surgical with that shit. I'm very calculated. I think younger me would have flew off an impulse, right? It would have flew off an impulse and made a whole motherfucking big thing about this. Older me would have been like, "Oh, for real?" And just like old girl was doing, just stand there recording the shit the whole time. Be like, oh, "Okay, so if you say so, then that's what's up." You know what I mean? I'm not gonna say nothing. I'm gonna let you go on and continue on with your dumb ass shit. Because you're going to realize sooner or later you fucked up. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, he did this to himself. You know what I mean? And there's no way around it. Just own up to your shit and just take it and take the licks as they come. I mean, what's the point of that? But by him lying, I don't know. Nigga, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you, bro. I mean, what's good?
Ali said, fuck Tone.
Fuck Ali, too. Ali, a piece of shit. Fuck Ali.
Your bite sound gay.
Fuck you, Ali. Fuck you very much, Ali. That's my boy. That's my brother, man. I love that dude, bro. You know what I mean?
Oh, no.
Batman said, you know what I mean? Oh, okay. He said, Ali said, fuck Kiki, too. She walked right by me this week. Damn, Kiki. And you and him be going back and forth. Y'all got this relationship that y'all be going back and forth to each other like this, yo. I don't know what the fuck it is. Y'all best friends, but y'all just be there. You know what I mean?
I'm take it. Tone, although we have pictures together, I'm gonna take it. No problem, though.
See, that's taking accountability. You gotta respect that. You might be able to teach that to old boy with the fucking camera, with the phone and shit. Batman said, "Stupid man with a stupid plan." I mean, you know, that's it. My PJ said, if he had a Samsung, he might have lived another day, just another day, because he dumb. He dumb. And you can't even give him another day. She's standing there watching him. What you gonna do with that?
So this is Ty. It doesn't matter. If you get some new, I'm getting some new too. And if you take me back after that, that's cool. And if you can take me back after that, that's cool. Flip, she says, I'm more mad because I see it and you still lying. That's my thing. That's my thing. Anita, she said, I'm mad he lied in my face. Flat out. Right. I don't like it. Bitch.
See, y'all fuck with Ty. Y'all listen. Y'all better not listen. Y'all niggas out here in this world, don't fuck with Ty. Ty is on some nigga shit. Oh, you gonna get some, like she said, it doesn't matter. You got some new, I'm getting some new. But Ty gonna let you know she got some new and watch your heart hurt. But if you can take her back after that, yo, it is what it is. But it'll never be the same, nigga. It'll never be the same, bro.
And you talking about me to some bitch? You know what? Now that I think about it,
that part right there. It's not only that you got a side joint that you plotting with. It's how you talking about your wife. You know what I mean? Or your girl to the side piece. You know what I mean? I don't know how you deal with that. How you don't recover from that.
Like Moet said, I wouldn't say nothing. I would definitely go to bed like you for real. You probably wouldn't hear me speak for 1 week, and I need you to be extremely scared. Extremely scared. I would hide your motherfucking keys. Like I'm silently. You gonna have to ask me something.
Nah, that's what that's some petty shit. You gonna hide a nigga keys and all that shit? You the type of motherfucker leave a nigga with left you.
Go to that bitch house.
You know what I mean? Yo, you got a nigga looking for his keys. Like, yo, he's the type that will take a nigga left shoe and just be like, I don't know what happened to it. You know what I mean? Like, nigga, steal a nigga drawers. Like,
your work
steal
badge.
A nigga drawers.
Your work badge.
Damn, not the work badge. Hold on.
Your cat card. If you work for the government, your fucking cat card.
Whoa, wait a minute. Hold on, man. Why you fucking with my life and with my job, though? You mad at me, though? Why you taking it to a whole nother level, though? Like,
that ain't what you just did with me. You ain't fucking with my livelihood, Tone.
I mean,
now I gotta leave your dumb ass, and I'm used to living like this. I'm comfortable here. I'm kept.
So here's my thing. You're not thinking about no real get back or nothing like that? You see that shit? How are you? If that was you right now, Kiki, you was in that situation and you peeped your dude doing the same fucking thing, how are you gonna handle that situation?
No, I'm not giving no nigga no ass because you fucking like you Tone. I told somebody this today, and I'm just on everything I love. There's only one me. There's only one me, and I will let you go and be with whoever you think so highly of. They always come back. They always try to come back. They always miss that fucking shit. So go on with your. I told you, my baby daddy ain't heard from me in 30 years. He ain't heard my voice. I took him over there. I dropped his ass off. We ain't spoke since.
Damn, that's gangster. Yo, Ty said,
what are we gonna talk about?
Listen, Ty said, I did it to my baby daddy. And he and watched him slide down the wall. No! Yo! Y'all savage for real. Like y'all on the so Kiki, you took him over there and dropped the nigga off? You know what I mean?
Yeah. I packed this shit while he was at work. I took him right over there and dropped him off. Didn't say 2 words, Tone. Didn't say, I didn't have, what do I say? What's the conversation?
You was like, yo, take a ride with me or something? You was like, yo, take a ride with me?
I had to pick him up. I had to pick him up because the car was stolen.
Okay.
And he didn't have no ride on.
So you picked him up and then you drove him over there?
I have friends. Because I have friends who got tow trucks. So he called me. He's like, oh, somebody stole the car. I said, I will pick you up. Baby, what time you get off? Yo,
fellas, are you listening to these women? Y'all better stop playing with these women, bro. You better stop.
The locks was changed before I went. I made sure the girls went where they could be, where they was at. And I picked him up. This is nice. And I found a little address because it was in my car. Like I think something from some medicine or something. He must have took her something from the medicine or some shit. Was dropped it in the car with the name on and all that shit. And I found that little address and we rolled right on over there. The closer we was getting, he was sliding down the chair of the car like.
Yo, you ain't say 2 words, did you?
No. Say what, Tom? Take care.
You pull up in front of Shorty's house and you was like, you can get out now?
I popped the trunk. Of course, he's like, what the fuck? Doing all this shit. But I'm already out the car. I'm walking around to the trunk and I'm pulling new bags out, putting them in the parking lot because this is where you live now. This is where you live.
Yo, I can see you doing that shit calm and shit like that too. Like, all right, bye-bye. You know what I mean? Go somewhere, but don't go nowhere. You home now. Nigga. Yo, I don't know who's worse, you or Ty. Like, nigga, I want to hear Ty's story. Why did the nigga cry as he was sliding down the wall? Did you watch his heart just breaking 1,000 pieces? I mean, I need to know. Was he sick to his stomach? I gotta know. I'm just curious, bro. No, man.
Ty, if you can call, please. I'm gonna put this thing back in. Whoever want to jump in, I'm gonna place the thing back in here and give us your live, your audio. Give us your audio.
If anybody, I want to hear from Ty because that shit has got to be funny as shit. You know what I mean? Yo, what's the face just said? Yo, the car was back at the crib when she got back. So you had the car brought back. God damn, Kiki was diabolical. That's some. Oh my God! Look, Kiki just shared the link, y'all.
Tone, look, I said it was stolen. I said what? He was all freaking out. Like, it ain't what? I said, listen, that's what we got insurance for, baby.
God damn! Yo, listen, if y'all got a story, Kiki just shared the link to hop on with us real quick. You ain't got it. You could be no face, no case. You can hop on to share your fucking testimony, and that's that. Because I know some of y'all did some wild shit. I know some of y'all fucking females have done some wild shit. Right now, Kiki and fucking Ty Bradley are fucking there. They on top of shit. You know what I mean? Like, yo, what is the most wild shit y'all done when y'all caught the nigga cheating? You know what I mean? Like, what have y'all done?
I'm gonna tell you what Nomi
Arguing
did.
don't count. Screaming and yelling don't count. What kind of diabolical shit did you do to return?
Look, I'm gonna tell you what Nomi did one time that I found hilarious. I couldn't believe her because the nigga was doing some wild shit. This nigga went in and sent a mass good morning text and added all the niggas in there plus him that she was fucking with.
Whoa, say that. You mind to say that again?
The dude she was fucking with was doing some wild shit. Nomi went in and made a group text with all the niggas that she was fucking with and him.
And included him on the shit.
And said, "Good morning, boo," and everybody answering like, "Good morning."
Yo!
Dog.
Yo, so I respect that, Ty. Ty said she was like, damn, I can't because somebody besides me, he can't know too much. We gonna keep the secret safe, Ty. We ain't gonna let the nigga know. God, nigga, you got to be careful. Don't fuck with that one. She diabolical. You know what I mean? Yo, some of y'all females are surgical with this shit, yo. Like, the average female is gonna break down, cry, boo-hoo, and all this shit. Y'all on some other shit.
Yeah, I cried to my friends though. I cried to my friends.
She was like, so Flipside said, I dropped the stuff off at the girl's house while he was there, and he came.
Hold on, Tone.
Nigga.
Say it again. Say it again. You went out.
Okay, so Flipside said, I dropped the stuff off at the girl house while he was there, and he came out chasing me. You know what I mean? Damn. Diabolical. Y'all late. Yo, well, the average female be over here crying and be and all that other shit. You know what I mean? And I get it. They be crying and whatnot, whatever. Y'all take this shit to a whole nother level, bro.
Nah, you cry later. We cry later. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry later. I ain't gonna hold you.
Well, I get that, but for the moment though, in the moment while this shit is going down, y'all keeping your composure. Y'all not spazzing out. Nothing like this. No. But the way y'all handling shit, that shit is mad funny to me, babe. That's mad funny. You know what I mean?
It's the same thing that happened to the dude who didn't tell me he was married, and I found out. I just ain't never called him again. He was he looking for me. I don't even block people. You could call till Jesus come back. I'm
just not answering the fucking phone.
Not answering the phone. When I see you, I look right through you. I don't care. Okay, scenario number 2, Tone. May I? We want to go to scenario number 2.
Yeah, what's scenario number 2, Kiki? Come on, because you want 5 today. What's up? What's scenario number 2?
This is another relationship question.
Okay.
You are with your spouse, your significant other. I gotta say spouse, people are married. Your significant other, your man, your woman, and you found out that, and I think we kind of covered this a little bit. You found out that on his the bachelor night that he fucked one of your friends.
All right, wait.
I don't want to say friends. I want to say someone you knew that knew.
For the best man, is this what we're doing?
It sounds like, right? It does sound like.
But wait a minute, y'all been married 5 years.
So it happened when y'all got married 5 years ago on your, like, you know what I mean? When he was having his bachelor party, he fucked an acquaintance that y'all both know?
Yes.
That's what you're trying to say?
Yes. So I'm asking because I tried this at work already, and a lot of people just said they wouldn't do nothing because it's old and we still together.
Damn. Damn. You did that. Okay. I'm trying to figure out how to stir the pot on this one and play devil's advocate, but I don't know. I don't know.
White man.
Right, man, you got something for us?
All right, so 5 years ago, I did something at a bachelor party, and it comes out. Okay, and we were together at the time, or we were married at the. I was married at the time. Is that
we were getting married, but it's 5 years ago.
Married.
Yes, but it's 5 years ago, and it's somebody that is our acquaintance that or somebody.
Okay, so 5 years prior, before we got married, it came out that I was, that I fucked our acquaintance that we had.
Yeah.
At my bachelor party.
I mean, okay, you can. If you want to hop on a bachelor party,
what she's saying is, what Kiki is saying is 5 years ago, right? You know what I mean? I was having a night out, and I fucked an acquaintance. I cheated. I fucked an acquaintance we had, and then it came out. 5 years later is what you said.
5 years later, it came out. Does it matter? It doesn't. Does 5 years ago matter today? That's what it
still matters because again that. My significant other will keep bringing it up. It's going to still be the back of someone's mind.
I mean, at the end of the day, I think it needs to be a topic that needs to be addressed and dealt with. You know what I mean?
If it hasn't been addressed, if it's the one thing is, the sad thing is like it never came out at the time. I think that's the bad part about it. Someone not stating in fact is like, I did this and they try to deal with it back then, but if you held it, never said anything, and it comes out 5 years later, that's a little bit of a problem because again, it's like, who knows what transpires out of that 5 years ago, so things can, I mean, that's just me. I wouldn't do it, but honestly, I just feel like, no one saying anything until 5 years later. Yeah, that's a problem.
I mean, if it come out 5 years later, the first question is this still going on? Is it still going on? Y'all still fucking? I need to know. I got questions.
I mean, that's a lot of question. There's a lot of scenario questions there. For something that just came out, and if it was just a one-timer, you should have said it then. But you wait 5 years later. And especially when you're about to get married or what have you, and even that's problematic. And it's like,
I would have questions all the way around the board, like how did it get out? Why are you bringing it up now, 5 years later? And like Batman said, if it happened 5 years ago, it shouldn't matter. It's over. It's in the past. I fucked up. I did some dumb shit. You know what I mean? But I moved on. We still rocking. I mean, I don't know. It's gonna be some weird shit. I got questions behind that. You know what I mean? But 5 years later, I don't know, man. I don't know.
Okay.
A lot changes in 5 years, Kiki. A lot of people change in 5 years. You know what I mean?
Yes.
You know what I mean? You could be young and dumb and did some dumb shit, some impulse shit, but 5 years, you could be you're a completely different person at that time. You know what I mean? So, I mean, I guess the scenario, it just, you know what I mean? I guess for me, like I always say, I need a little more meat and potatoes with this dish to fucking really make an accurate, a judgment of it. But 5 years ago, I'm like, you can't be tripping,
So, I guess my
Kiki, before you said, Ty is a savage motherfucker. Ty said, I'm going to tell him that I did the same thing and watch his reaction. That nigga going to die. That nigga going to die. You hear me? Most men are going to die when you tell them that. It takes a different kind of nigga to be like, all right, cool, that's what's up. You know what I mean? And not be mad. You know what I mean? What was you saying, Kiki?
Flip side said, what is the friend? Is the who? I guess she said. I guess she wanted to say, who is the friend? Is the friend in your face and still cool with you? Yes.
Yes. Whoa. Yes. All right, so wait. See now we add more meat and potatoes to the plate now. Okay, so wait. So you still friends with this mother? Oh, she fucking everybody up. She fucking everybody up because you've been my friend for the last 5 years, and you still in my face, and you know what you did. That's we getting somewhere now, y'all.
So, ladies, would you be mad because that happened, or okay, which one would you be more mad at? The fact that it happened and you didn't know about it, or the fact that it happened and many people know about it? Which would make you madder or more mad? White man, do you care because other people know about it?
I mean, depends. Again, this is all based off individuals. So I don't know how to interpret this. For a personal aspect, again, I wouldn't fully do this because but I would not really care. I mean, unless you're stone cold selfish. Yes, I'm maybe addressing certain people who are watching this. Unless you feel like this doesn't really affect you, and just feels like, okay, I did what I did, let's keep it moving, then I think, honestly, it may hinder the relationship, depending on, again, the individual that you're dealing with. So I'm not that selfish. I'm really not, because I feel like I mean, I'm hurting someone that I'm supposed to be committed to for the last 5 years. If I'm at fault here. So I just feel like I mind you, again, for those people who are not affected by this, yeah, I understand the fact that you'll be, on some another level shit of fuckery that you feel like is like, okay, why you guys are even together, especially these last 5 years. Because again, a lot of questions will be coming out, a lot of things will be stirring in the pot. You probably be texting this person on your mirroring television set and stuff like that you don't know about. It's a lot of weird layers to this thing.
Yeah, so like, I got a question. So like Blackout said, who the fuck is snitching? How did this shit come out 5 years later? I'm with Blackout on it. Like 5 years?
I mean, unless you got a Tay Diggs, if you got a Tay Diggs in your group, wrote a book about it,
wrote a book or some shit like that,
it all out there. I mean, yeah, you be wondering, it's like, dude, why did you do this? It's like, what the hell? It's like, well, the names have changed, and to protect the innocent. It's like, I'm not innocent unless you fully read between the lines here. So yeah.
Moe, she said they're getting 5 fists to the face. She said, then we will be good.
Damn. But you know what? I can see that with Moe though. I can see that with Moe. Like, yo, I can see a piece of motherfucker up. Now we good, nigga. Say something. Say something. Yeah, I can see that shit.
Okay. The Batman says we need to concentrate more on present chemistry and relationship. None of us are virgins. Your woman has had about 4 previous owners. Oh shit.
Fact. I agree with that.
Okay. Ty said, I'm gonna be mad if people know. I can be mad if people know, because what if I wanted to stay? Now I gotta look all crazy and be talked about behind my back.
Yo!
Tamara said, oh yeah, y'all been playing in my face for 5 years.
Yeah, that's, I mean, if you gotta know, how did it come out? Somebody snitched. Like, how did it come out? You know what I mean? I don't know. I mean, if 5 years is 5 years, it's like Batman said, we should be focused on today, the right here, right now. You know what I mean? And why all of a sudden bring it up now? There's more to that. I'm missing my fucking vegetables on the plate. I got my meat and potatoes. I ain't got no motherfucking string beans or nothing like that. There's some string beans missing from that plate, Kiki. I'm telling you that now.
So the details, you care about the details.
Well, you know what I mean? Here's what it is. You come out 5 years later, I find out you cheated 5 years ago. You know what I mean? I'm going to be curious to know. I think I'm going to look at the state of where we at now. It's going to look at where we at now. You know what I mean? Does it damage the trust a little bit? It could. It could damage the trust a little bit, like I don't trust you. But you know what I mean? I'm going to feel like this. Wait a minute. Whoever fucking came and told me, yeah, I'm gonna be on your neck because you knew for 5 years and you didn't say nothing. yeah, nigga, me and you gonna have a fucking problem too. Whoever it is, we gonna have a fucking problem. You knew all this time and you claimed you was my friend, or however the case may be, and you didn't say nothing. Fuck out of here. You complicit with this shit. Fuck you, bitch. Fuck you and that bitch. You know what I mean? That's just crazy.
So wait a minute.
Now I feel like you got the rest of the story, Kiki. And you,
wait a minute, y'all saying who snitched, but yet you want this person to snitch. Like, come on.
Yeah. Nigga, you just snitched after 5 years, nigga. You snitching, you might as well snitch it all out now. I need to know. Fuck all that. How did it get out? So that was the question. How did it get out? Who approached me? Who approached and said, what's up? You know what I mean? 5 years ago, blah, blah, I seen your peoples. The peoples are fucking. I mean, I need to know. I got questions.
Okay. I got a very, very
story time. Hold on. Let's go.
I got a very unpopular opinion. I got a very
unpopular opinion. I thought story time. Let's go.
I don't think I would care 5 years later. I'm so sorry. I don't think I would care because just imagine, like, just hear me out, Ty, because I know Ty getting ready to come from my jugular. Just hear me out. We've been talking, kicking it, like this person is just around. But I probably would feel a way about that shit. But as far as I don't know how much it would matter. And let's say this, right? Because relationships, we all been in them. You know, you love people for about 30 days hard, right? You love them strong for like 2 years. And then 3 years, you kind of on autopilot. 4 years, you just, I'm used to you. 5 years is like, even if you get the 5, because the 7-year shit happens when people be fighting this shit all the time. It's like, do I even like you? Like, do I still even like you enough to care? Like, or you probably done so much. You probably done so much shit, and I probably would like to hear that because it's probably over for me and you anyway. I'm the blackest widow, by the way.
So again, it goes back to what I said earlier. It depends. One, it depends on the individual, and two, how you feel about this. If you don't fully care about it, then it means, why do you care about this relationship? Why do you stick around for 5 years for? If you didn't care now, now it's fully out, why would you even care that back something had happened 5 years ago? Why would you stick around? Why even deal with this individual? Because at some point in time, you didn't care about this guy anymore and care what his antics were, unless you dealt with his antics before, dealt with whatever cheating. I would understand if this individual was constantly cheating all the time, and this one particular incident, he dealt with someone from his full on past, and that you felt like, oh, he got rid of all his boys acts and stuff like that, so he's ready to commit. And then one day this incident happened, and then you thought everything was good, and then rushed back to a lot of bad memories for it. I would understand for someone to be fully upset, but at that point, you got to the point where it's like, I don't give a shit anymore. That means you never care about this dude at all.
Does it?
Yeah, you just stuck around for what? When you stuck around for his papers or his half of whatever he's got nothing of? I mean, I don't get it. So if you state just what you just stated, why would you have stuck around for after this incident that came out?
Ty said she gonna stay. She said she gonna stay, but she gonna have a surprise for you 5 years later.
I mean,
so here's the plot twist, y'all.
Again, no, you don't need. See, this is where, thank God, I watched Paternity Court a lot on YouTube lately. This tit for tat stuff does not work. It really doesn't, because a lot of people are going to get hurt out of this. And if you felt, I understand you're hurt by the fact that this incident that happened 5 years ago that finally came out. I get it. Like I said, the key thing here that, again, Kiki is fully known for, people, she forgets to add little extra things to it.
It's coming.
The person is on here, and I'm really trying. The person is actually.
I know you're trying to protect the innocent.
So it was crazy, right man just said it. Kiki will do this shit and she'll give you a plate and then give you a little bit of meat.
Yeah, yes.
Then just jam with some potatoes on there, and then leave you hanging for your vegetable. Like I'm waiting for the vegetable right now.
We need fiber. We need some fiber to digest this stuff down because
get a supplement. God damn it!
Like I said,
get a supplement. But let me say this to you because the way get Metamucil, get some fiber elsewhere. The problem with this is this: most times, Tone, this is what you get in real life. The person is giving you bits and pieces of shit. You don't really, no one's really coming out and just giving you all.
So here's what it is, Kiki. Everybody here got a million questions, right? It happened 5 years ago. How did it come out? Did you snitch on yourself? Did somebody snitch on you? Did your girl find out, or did your man find out that you did this 5 years ago? You know what I mean? It's very vague for us to make a accurate. You know what I mean? I'll give you our honest opinion on how it is. You know what I mean? It all depends on how the true scenario is, so you can get a better, you know what I mean, diagnosis, or give you better information. You know what I mean? Like right now, I'm like a little confused. Is there anything else you can? Is there anything else you could sprinkle on the plate? You give me a little seasoning or something?
I'm feeling like they're catching the consensus of what everybody's. I think they're satisfied at this point.
All right, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, however it is, you did something, or your people did something 5 years ago. You know what I mean? If you still gonna harp on this shit, yeah. But if you gonna let it go, you gotta let that shit go. You know what I mean? If you want to get on some get back shit, get your get back shit. But if you want to harp on the shit, then you might as well just end the whole relationship. You can't keep bringing that shit up. If there's ever a disagreement, or bitch, or nigga, you did, you gotta let it go. It happened 5 years ago. I don't know. Friends? I don't know, man. I don't know. For me, I don't know. If it happened 5 years ago, for me, I'm the other way. I'm going to have diabolical questions. I think in some ways, I'm going to be like Ty on some shit. You know what I mean? Well, I get a hall pass too, nigga. Like, what the fuck? In 5 years, you can find out. I mean, I don't know. You know? It all depends. You know?
I think it would weigh heavy, like with that hall pass. I think a man could never, like a man is never going to stay behind that. A man is not going to do it. Like women, we contemplate and we look at, I guess what's the gain, what to lose. If some people have some shit in the back of their mind, like you ain't been an angel. So some people are like, let this little one we can let it slide. You know what I'm saying? You got some people who understand what they can get from this situation. Like most times when you catch men who really don't want to go nowhere, they the nicest. They buy you everything. They give you everything. They're taking the trash out without being told 10 times. They're picking up their drawers. They doing this. They shaving their heart in your coochie hair for you. You know what I'm saying? They doing all these beautiful things without being asked more than once. Some people, that's all they ever want. So to get that, I think some people at whatever expense will take it, especially if you probably ain't really fucking like that after 5 years no way. So
here's what I think. Batman said, if your man says he wants you and loves you, stop worrying about what he did or he is doing. Concentrate on being the best woman possible. Vice versa. We can say that vice versa. You know what I mean? And fuck you too, Ali. Fuck you too, sir.
Fuck all the hoes.
You know what I mean?
Kia said, K-Love, she said, nobody can take away what's for you. And she also said, hold on, because I've got to go back. Ty said, let me go back. Ty said, I don't care about hurt. I hurt. We all hurt. I'm have company in his misery, though. K-Love probably wouldn't be mad. Probably my karma, because I already got my lick back.
I mean, at the end of the day, when you going through that shit, man, when you find out that information, I mean, you got to contemplate, deal with it right there. Either move the fuck on or let it go. But you can't keep, most niggas will keep bringing that shit up because you never properly healed from the shit. You know what I mean? If your girl cheated on you, or if your man did something with your best friend, you know what I mean? And your best friend, or it's not your best friend, or an acquaintance that you know that you're still in, how do you deal with that acquaintance moving forward? Do you still rock with that person?
No.
I don't know.
See, no, because then they're not there because you look dumb. You look dumb speaking to one, because women do that every day of the week. Women will do that every day of the week. They will cut you off and then give this nigga 99 chances. Or vice versa. A man will cut off his friends and get his bitch 99 chances. I've seen it. I have people at work who wife was cheating with niggas at work, and everybody told them. I say something, now I'm a bitch. They going to get married, and then he find out the whole time that when he oh my God, they got married, but he found out when he was engaged to her, she was already engaged to somebody else. He found all that shit out after the fact.
I mean,
but I'm a bitch. I'm a bitch because I'm saying it to you. I had 2 or 3 friends that I've said something to about the women that they chose. I said, look, I ain't no hater. I'm not. I said, shorty is outside. Like I've been around a long time, Tone, and I know a lot of people. So when my friends come to me and they have people in their lives that I know is greasy, fucked up individuals, I will say something, but I will do it genteelly.
But are you afraid sometimes that shit can blow back in your face though, Kiki?
I don't care. My love is for you. My loyalty is to you. Fuck it. But it does happen, Tone, where somebody my friend doesn't believe me. Okay.
I get it, but you still be a friend of them. You gotta support them and let them learn on their own. You know what I mean? I mean, that's just what it is.
Tone, come on, because you just said you was mad at somebody before when they should have told you. Like, to me, I think I would carry that more so than any other thing. That if you find out, hold on, let me finish. Let me make my point. If it would hurt me more that you're hurt if you found out that I knew and I didn't tell you. So I can whatever you do behind me telling you, that's where we at. Just like Ty said, I hurt, we all hurt. If it would kill me to lose my friend, but if that's where the fuck we at, that's where the fuck we at. I did my job. That's who I am as a person. So, I
mean,
bitter bitches. He go black out. He was like, "Now, which one of these niggas trying to fuck you?"
I mean, you know, at the end of the day, that shit is some wild shit. Anyhow you look at it, it's wild. The whole scenario is wild. You know what I mean? And, you got to suck it the fuck up or move the fuck on. It's one of the things. Suck it the fuck up, be done with it. Don't bring it up and just live your life and move on. I mean, or just roll out. It's all up to you at that point, bro.
You're welcome, K-Love. You're welcome.
What she said?
She said, "Thank you for that, Kiki." Brute.
K-Love, is this you, motherfucker? Are we talking about you, K-Love? Goddamn it! I hope the fuck not. I hope the fuck not, K-Love.
No.
Good. Shit.
That man said, when we sleeping with each other, we sleeping with about 20 other people spiritually anyway. 2 physically in the bed and about 10 spiritually. He said, so.
I'm not disagreeing with what he said. You know what I mean? It is what it is, though. You can't think about it like that. If you think about it like that, you're going to be a miserable motherfucker all the time. You ain't fucking nobody. You know what I mean? So, like, it's slim. But that shit
Ty said something I want to know what y'all think. She said they have a right to bring it up until you regain their trust and prove your loyalty.
Do they have a right to bring it up?
No, she says they do. When you said don't bring it up no more, let it go. She said they have a right to bring it up until you regain their trust and prove your loyalty.
But for how long?
But at that point, if you gotta keep doing that, are you ever going to truly, fully trust and trust them again? Because in some way, it's always going to be in the back of your mind what this motherfucker did. Or you see something maybe a little fishy that nigga actually not doing nothing, or the female not actually doing something, but you can't help because you're going to think about that shit scenario again. You know what I mean? So do you fully trust them? You know what I mean? Or can you, when somebody damages trust, can you fully trust that individual again? I'm asking that to you, Kiki. I'm asking that to anybody. If somebody breaks your trust, can you fully trust that individual again?
At this age, no. And I'm going to tell you why. Because the younger me, probably so, because of my naivete, right? But the older me, I can't do it because getting hurt and being hurt emotionally, it takes way more out of me now than that is ever taken out of me at my age. Like I can't really, it's hard for when I love you and you just fuck over me mentally. Like I got a lot of shit day to day that I'm responsible for, and I got to entertain this shit. So I have to protect myself from all costs from you. So you probably not gonna get no ass. You ain't getting shit from me, bro. Nothing. So we're gonna end up here anyways. Let's
It's a
just
fucked up situation. Yeah, exactly. So I think at this age right now, I feel the same. Because at this point now, you break my trust, and I can't trust you. I'm never gonna look at you the same again. It don't matter how much we try to fix it, or why am I gonna put myself through this when I know I'm not gonna trust you? I can't believe shit you said. You know what I mean? So I'm just not gonna fuck with you. I mean, that's just what it is. You know? I don't know. What else you got, Kiki? What else you got? You've been on a roll over there today. What else you got for us? What else you got?
Yeah. Hold on, let me go to my little.
All right, well, let me bring this up while you look for some shit. Let me ask y'all something. Because me and Kiki talked about this like last week or something like this. Kiki calls me out to Brandon one day. Energy was on 1 million. I wish we could have did the show right then and there. Her energy had me hyped like shit, right? Let me ask y'all something. Have you ever seen an old gay person? Like, and I'm not trying to listen. I ain't got no problems with the alphabet people. I'm just asking, what happens when you get older? You like 70 years old, 80 years old. Are you still gay? You know what I mean?
Wait, what kind of question is that?
What is the headline is aging LGBT?
There it is.
Because the young you becomes the old you. So I really don't really see active gay old people.
Okay.
I don't.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna defend since there's I don't know if
I'm
anyone's
not. This is not.
I know you're not disrespecting.
No.
But okay, go ahead, Tone.
I'm just asking. We're just asking. I haven't seen older gay people. You know what I mean? Like, yo, it's really I haven't seen somebody that's like 70, 80 years old and an old gay man. I've not seen that.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So what happens? I'm asking, do you get tired of being gay after a certain age and just like, fuck it, I ain't gay no more? You know what I mean? Or does something change in your life that makes you say, this isn't how I want to end my life?
That's the next layer, Tone. We gotta bring that.
I jumped the gun. Okay, I jumped the gun. But have you seen older gay people? I'm saying I haven't paid attention to it, but no, I can't say that I have. I see a lot of young gay people. You know what I mean? I see younger gay people. I see, you know what I mean, middle-aged gay people, but I haven't seen gay people that's like 70 years old, 80 years old.
Are you familiar with? Okay, are you familiar with Sir Ian McKellen?
No, I am not.
No, let me look it up.
All right, let me ask you this: do you remember the X-Men movies and the X-Men movies?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, I see where you're going with this. Magneto and what's Xavier, Professor X were both gay.
Well, Patrick Stewart is straight, but Ian McKellen is gay. And
he's in here with a wife.
That's Magneto. Magneto is gay.
Yeah, Ian McKellen is gay. He's like almost 90 now, and there are a lot of older gay people. Now, mind you, they're not out clubbing. They're not out trying to find people because they've either got their partner, they got their significant other, so they pretty much is like, hey, we don't have to go continue searching out and about all the time. They're just living their life, Okay. So of course you're not going to see them because they're not out and about. I'm just.
Okay. I mean, what if you're not married and you're not got a partner? You know what I mean?
If you're not, then you're just living a happy single life. Then it's just like any straight person would. I mean,
I just was wondering if you just thought at a certain age, you just was like, I'm just tired of being gay and I don't want to be gay no more.
No, so let me add this.
It's like saying a straight person, hey, why are you not dating with him? It's like, I'm tired of being straight. I'm just not doing anything.
Let me say this. No, K-Love said they hide like they did when they was young. When we was young. So white man, here's the extra layers. Like me and Tone was having this thought session, right?
Okay.
There are people who I know, and this is let me go with straight people too. Straight people will do all the crack, all the weed, all the coke, all the drinking, and at a certain age in their life, they want to get right with Christ.
Yeah.
They want to stop. They're in the church. They're doing whatever. And I kept wondering, because of course I throw these things out wherever I am to try to get feedback to see if it's a topic we can go back and forth on. And some people, like old gays, they who believe in the Bible, that the Bible say gay people's they don't want to be gay no more. They try to get themselves together. They go to church. They eat their veggies. They do whatever the fuck they wasn't doing.
Okay, continue.
And they say, I want to get right with God. They straighten a little walk up. The S's ain't extra long no more. You know what I'm saying?
You're saying they're not as flamboyant as they used to be.
Flamboyancy is out. So that's why I was wondering, like, because I don't know. I'm asking my aunt. So look, excuse me. I was asking my nieces who are gay, like, how long y'all doing this?
Okay, so right there. I'm gonna stop you right there. All right, I'm gonna say this as an advocate for. And mind you, this is the last few days of Gay Pride Month, which is so.
I forgot. Right. Elton John is gay. Elton John is an old gay. Yeah.
Okay.
The answer, Clive Davis is gay. Clive Davis was gay, wasn't he? Like 94, he was gay.
He wasn't gay. So, but here's what I'm trying to say. What you just said right there is the mindset of a lot of straight people having issues with the gay community. You figuring that it's a fad. It is just a thing that you're doing that will last you for from A to B or C, and then it will stop.
I can't say
okay, I got to tell you on that one.
Because you just said that. It's like when you said, I don't know if you initially said this to your niece, it's like when you say how long are you doing this, you're treating it like it's like a fad. And I'm treating them undecided motherfuckers. I'm treating them don't know, this way today, that way tomorrow. I'm treating them like that. Not everyone. Again, these are when it comes to those, like I said, I know a lot of gay people who to the point where it's like, I just treat them as they are, normal people. I feel like it's like, okay, or the perfect example, I'm a big fan of Kylie Minogue, and she mentions that these are humans. You just treat them like a human being, and just it's like, hey, who you love, and call it a day. If and if you befriend them, or you're even in a some form of relations with these people, just respect who they're with, if they're with someone or not. And I just think that again, we got a lot of the Homo sapien community, the heterosexuals, let's put it that way. The heterosexuals need to stop thinking this is just a fad. Just stop it. It is, and also the fact it's like whatever that passage in somewhere in the Bible that some crazy human who didn't like the orgy that he went to, he needs to stop reading that because it's BS. Come on.
So let me defend myself because I don't really want your smoke.
Okay.
First of all, I don't feel like I'm treating you subhuman by asking my goofy nieces what's good with them, because to me it felt like it was just that quick you was gay, because you wasn't just that quick that you made this decision. So I'm asking them. Secondly, I feel like all I do is respect who you with, because I have no choice. Like all I do is respect them. But as their auntie, because they mamas is dead, and I'm checking to find out what's good with you. I want to see like how invested are you, because there's other things that be happening between me and them that makes me question that. Other things be happening, like it's like I said, it's just switching lanes with no blinkers. Indecisive ass motherfucker, like, and they're young, so that's why. Let me say this. There are people that this is a fad too.
Right.
There are people who yes, there are girls who do it because it's cute and because it's in. I have sat by and watched London and Brittany's friends do that shit, and now they married. You know what I'm saying? They didn't claim bisexual. They didn't claim bisexuality. They claim gay. And then now these niggas married with babies.
Okay.
And then we can't even bring that lifestyle up when you was running up to my house for 5 years, liking bitches.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna. Okay. One, your nieces. How young are your nieces?
20s.
Okay. Usually around that time frame, between the late teens to the 20s, they're still trying to figure themselves out.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen that factor. It's like, you know, where someone came out to me and I was like, I just sort of like, I didn't brush it off or anything. I sort of, because I got into my mindset of, was like, okay, I know how the way of the world is now, or at the time that a person came out to me, it was like, all right, I'm getting it. I'm understanding it's like a lot of these things are about to be happening. And to me, it's just like, I'm gonna still treat this person who they are, the person that I respect, the person that I like, and I feel like it's like, okay, whatever you're gonna be doing from here on out, I'm gonna respect it.
Mm-hmm.
So even though they're gonna keep whatever flipping switches and all that stuff, and especially when it comes to women, young women in general, because they are more trying to find their sexuality, you know, without the hindrance of if it's with a guy, and especially with a guy, you know, multiple guys and all that stuff, and just to try to figure it out, like, do I really like guys? I've had 12 dicks already, and I'm not sure if I like them or not. And you're gonna call them a hoe later.
12.
But you know, but with a girl, especially if it's maybe 2 or 3 girls or whatever, you figure it's like, I'm still trying to figure myself out. That's where, again, the weird hypocrisy of, or, you know, the double-edged sword of, you know, when it comes to women trying to find their sexuality, you know, counters what guys do. So again, if your nieces were nephews, would you have the same conversation? Would you still have the same issues and all that stuff? Because again, they're still, again, guys too are still, and especially this age, that age that you're mentioning, between the late teens and early 20s, or, you know, they are still trying to understand their sexuality. And especially if in this day and age, they're not, the group settings are not kind of the same as the Gen Xer settings, or now even the millennial settings, because again, for whatever reason, they're more separate. You know, they're not really interacting as much as we used to do. You know, they don't, you know, because their group sets are a lot smaller, and they hang out with groups that have the same mindset as they do. And the funny thing is, they technically don't hang out a lot, because either they're all doing it mostly online. So the way I see this is, the fact is, like, you cannot treat this as just, is this going to be a fad for this person? You just have to respect the fact is, like, where does this go? And where it ends for them, you know, just be happy with it. That's why it feels like, it's where Tone mentioned the fact is, like, is there any old gays out there? It's like, yeah, they are. You just don't see them, because they're home with either with their partner, or they're just home chilling, you know, feeding their dog and planting plants and all that stuff. It's the thing is, it's just like, respect the person that you're dealing with.
Where do you find that I'm disrespecting them? Like, where do you hear that?
Again, I'm gonna. Again, I didn't mean to come down and go to that part of disrespect. I just felt like when you mentioned the fact, it's like when you said that, when is this going to end?
No. I asked them. I didn't say that. I said, how long? Because I want to know, is this where you are? Meaning, so listen. Let me explain.
Go ahead.
Again, these are nieces to me that have no moms. Okay, I am like a mother to you, which means that I have interest in whatever you're doing. And I see in this life, like, it's a lot of shit that ain't right. Money not right. Career path ain't right. Don't know where you're coming or going. You this, you that, you da. And that was a whole list of shit that I was asking. What we doing? What we doing? What you want to do? And that just happened to be one of those things. Like, because you can't decide anything. So I don't know if you're going along to get along. I don't know if you're really fucking with this shit. I need to know. And I'm not a yeller. I feel like I have the right to know. And if you feel like that's a disrespectful question, I did not, because I speak very candidly to those who I have decision making properties, those who be getting money from me, those who I be helping you to fuck out. Like, I need to know just
Okay.
what you doing, so I can get. Do you even know? What's your direction? Do you even know?
Okay, I understand if it was your job career path. I can understand about education. I can understand if it's about, if some form of fashion up to a certain point, a relationship. When it comes to relationship, that part I felt like at some point in time, parent has to let go, because especially if you're the people you're talking. Hold on, unless the people you're talking to are in their 20s, unless it's some erratic relationship pattern, meaning like they're just dating this person and this person for a minute, this person for another minute, this person another minute, then I would come in and intervene and wonder, is like, I would respect the fact of you stating, hey, what the hell is going on? You've been dating like 5 different people in the last 2 months. What the hell is going on here?
And genders, you
and different genders.
Again, you're not claiming bisexuality. You're claiming gay.
But again, at that point in time, you still, if they're just trying to figure themselves out, let them figure themselves out. Then don't try to it's especially if they if they come to you and say, I'm not sure how I'm feeling about where my I'm attracted to this person, I'm attracted to that person, my hormones go high for this person, my hormones go high for that person, I'm trying to figure it out. Let them figure it out.
But that's all part of conversation, white man. That's all part of conversation. If you're coming to me and you have those questions, right? We talking about it. I need more context. I need some veggies on this plate. I need more context. So if I'm guiding you, because anybody who's under my tutelage is reared and motherfucking raised, meaning I'm all in your skin. I'm helping you.
Yeah.
Like my job on this earth is to make sure you succeed. Mm-hmm. There are things that are so confusing to people, and sexuality is a great big one right now. It's a great big one, and you don't want to admit that, but it's a great big. It's an area where people who are figuring themselves out, and they just have to. That's a dangerous game. It's a dangerous game, and you said it to be joking about 12 dicks. 12 dicks, it's a dangerous game.
I understand that.
And wherever you putting the dick at, it's a dangerous game.
I get that. Okay, I understand all that.
Can we answer some of these comments real quick? Because they got comments.
We can answer comments until once I get my thoughts together. Go ahead. Let the comments go, because I believe the comments are flying right now.
They're flying. Look.
Especially since how I'm defending. Who I'm defending.
This. Yeah, I don't know.
Did you get your thought out, white man? Did you get your thought out?
Get your thought out, please.
I thought you were going to okay, here's my thought. Okay, I'll make it really quick.
I want to make a disclaimer, too, that I'm not here. I'm not trying to offend nobody. So go ahead.
Okay. I just feel it's like, and again, this is where the sex talk is not what it used to be anymore. And I think a lot of Gen Xer parents are having the difficulty of trying to have conversations with the current generations or the kids that they have, how to explain sex. Is not the normal birds and the bees anymore. It's not the meat and potatoes situation anymore. There's a lot of layers to this now, and most Gen X parents are not prepared to have that conversation about the gay spectrum, so to speak, and because they never dealt with it at all, because they just don't know how to handle that conversation. And especially those coming from a lot of high Christian, morals and all that stuff. They just do not have that proper questions to ask, or better answers to have those questions be asked for by that child, because of the fact it's like, they just not surrounding by it. It's just, you know, that it's difficult. I understand that. That's why it feels as like it's best to, I'm not saying to leave it alone. It's best to just listen to the person that you're dealing with. And then if you pretty much, you have to ask questions about this in addition to try to answer it. But to really make it plain for yourself, just treat the fact is like this person is in a relationship with someone, like any normal heterosexual relationship. It's just this person isn't in a same-sex relationship. That's how it is. And a lot of people have the only issues that a lot of people have, again, these Gen X parents have now, is the fact it's like, oh, you are having a same-sex relationship with someone instead of someone of the opposite. If that is your weird issue of not trying to answer a simple relationship question, that's a problem for you. And you have to try to figure that out. You have to deal with that and figure that out. Because the way that's how I'm hearing the fact is like when, again, the conversations you have about, again, your work status, your housing status and all that stuff. But when it comes to relationship status, it is very, very difficult for a lot of Gen X parents because they don't know how to handle the modern day lifestyle that's happening outside.
Well, I'm going to exclude myself from that. I don't know which generation I'm in, but I'm going to exclude myself from that because
you're a lot younger than you.
Yes, I have experience with mine. I speak to mine in the way that we speak to each other. There are things that people need to help you along with, and I'm going to tell you something. When this is a parallel. This, my daughter was going to China. She decided she wanted to go and do this. She wanted to move here. She wanted to do that. She came back and didn't do none of the shit. Then she did something else. And I was trying to tell her, just make a choice. Find something you want to do and do it, because whatever you're doing, I'm behind you. Whatever you're doing, I just want to know what it is. And I want you to know, I want you to find out and tell yourself you know what it is. That's my bottom line. I don't care what you choose, because I think what I don't want you to run away with the narrative, or because it's starting to sound and feel like if they chose to stay where they are, I'm mad. No, I'm not mad if you're choosing to stay where you are. But me, don't nobody want to see their child with 97 different people. No one wants to see that. No one. Figure your shit out, because at this time, should God forbid God take me from here, and now I'm who is supposed to rear, raise, and direct you, and I'm not here. Then what? Let's talk. If I see a problem, let's talk about a problem. I see issues, I see patterns, let's talk about it. And that's how I am with my kids. So I don't want you to run away with or feel like if they told me they was going to stay gay till they die, I'm going to be mad about it. Not going to be mad. Not going to be mad. I don't care. I just want you to, and with that, you don't fuck 97 people. You don't. Period. Just, I want to talk to you about your thoughts. I want to talk about, because some people have father issues, people have issues, all that shit plays out in different ways. When you have issues and mental things that you, or emotional things that you didn't care for, it comes out in different ways. So behaviors is really what I was questioning. Behaviors. Let's talk about why we're here. And I want to know, is this thing that you're doing a result of it? Because you can't seem to make a decision about shit. So I'm gonna leave it at that. I'll let y'all comment on.
I got a question. What happened to all the old crackheads? Where all the crackheads go? Where the crackheads go? I need crackheads in my neighborhood. I used to be able to get shit from my crackheads. No, I'm just playing. But seriously though, where'd they go? Did they stop smoking crack at a certain age? Or, you know what I mean? I mean, are they clean, or what's going on? What happened to them? They was in my neighborhood, now they're gone. I can't find one crackhead. Are they old? Did they stop smoking crack? Somebody told me some of them were dead or in jail. I don't believe that. I think niggas still smoking crack.
I think dead and in jail.
Mm-hmm. I mean,
because they don't come to the barbershop no more.
I think gentrification took them out.
Because they don't come in the barbershop. Like, I ain't getting two for nothing no more. I'm not, I ain't had a speaker in about 5 years. I ain't had clippers. Like, I ain't had.
They used to come in and sell you everything.
J's in the box, new iPhones. I ain't seen none of that shit. I guess you can't do it no more. Plot cameras.
Oh no. But yeah, I mean, it was just please don't take it personal with the question about earlier about it was just a question. I didn't know it was gonna go left like that, but hey, it is what it is.
It happens on here.
I mean, it does. It does. I mean, I don't give a fuck anymore. If you're gay, go be happy. I don't care. You know what I mean? As long as it's not affecting me, I could care two fucks what you do. You know what I mean? Just don't try to put it on me. That's all I have. You know what I mean? I'm gonna respect you as a person. I'm gonna respect you as a person. I'm gonna respect how you get down. That's fine, cool. Just don't come at me sideways, and we won't got no problems. You know what I mean? I could care less. You know what I mean? I've learned that these days and age, to express how you feel is always going to be wrong to somebody, and somebody's always going to find fault in how you feel. You know what I mean?
This nigga Ty said we need to discuss this after Pride Month because we sensitive right now. I see.
What you said?
She said we got to discuss this after Pride Month because they sensitive. She said they sensitive right now. She said we.
Well, Batman wanted to know white man's dynamic. If you know what I mean, Batman has been adamant in the comments about white man and if white man is, I don't know. I'm not going to get.
Okay, unless he was tone deaf. I literally said earlier I'm an advocate, so I've known a lot of gay people throughout.
He said advocate, but he was asking you if you yourself. If he was asking if you yourself was, I don't know. It is what it is.
Again, I literally said I was an advocate. That was it.
He's advocating for those.
Mind your own booty hole. Yo.
Scooter said all the crackheads on meth now.
That's what it is. Shit, nigga. They sell everything. I ain't seen it nowhere. I need some crackhead meth heads or somewhere to come around and be like, yo, we got this, we got that. You know what I mean? Hook us up again, man. That's what I'm looking for. You know what I mean?
Said the crackheads be on 1st and 21st, F and 21st Street Northwest and Good Hope Road, Marion Berry at the methadone clinics.
All right, I gotta go find them to find out what they got for sale, and shit like that, and how that shit is working for them. You know what I mean?
Kayla said they up the street leaning like a pretzel.
Yo, Moet said stealing ain't easy anymore. Bullshit. These niggas just getting caught. They boosted. You see the bitches are stealing $7,000 bags and shit like that.
And where they at?
Tags.
And where
they got caught because they stupid shit, but they doing it. So, where y'all boosters at? You know what I mean? I need some things. You know what I mean?
Please.
You know what I mean?
I need bike
parts. K-Love told me I'm not allowed to start no more conversations and ask no more questions. You know what I mean? Shit went left. I didn't know. I was just asking a question. All right, y'all. This has been an interesting shit. A lot of y'all. Let me touch on something before I get off here real quick.
Happy Pride.
Happy Pride Month for y'all. You know what I mean? It is what it is. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, y'all see me make a post on my page last week or whatnot or what have you. You know what I mean? Some people are just messy for no fucking reason. You know what I mean? And some of these people that you got around you got to watch these motherfuckers. They start shit. They see you fucking living. You happy and they want to start some unnecessary drama. These people don't pretend to be who they are. Right?
Mm-hmm.
And then they want to romp with me. So here's what it's safer for you to go play with yourself than fuck with me. Leave me alone. I'm not bothering you. I don't be online. I don't fucking go at people no more. I don't do that shit no more. I got other shit going on in my life that's more important and more pressing to exert my energy doing that type of shit. But don't get it fucked up for 1 minute. Sunshine Nunu, you fat, greasy motherfucking lying bitch. Don't play with me no more. Don't play with me. You ain't a friend, you not an acquaintance, you nothing.
Not my
Snippy
girl,
motherfucker.
Nunu.
You know what I mean? Fuck Nunu. I said it. You know what I mean? People acting weird. You the weird acting one, motherfucker. You did some weirdo shit. Straight like that.
It's close.
Don't forget your fucking sidekick, Asia in the shit. Yeah, both you bitches is weirdos. Y'all move weird. You know what I mean? Leave me and mine the fuck alone and mind your fucking business. This is your last and final fucking warning. Go fuck off somewhere. At the end of the day, this is Real Talk Uncensored, and Kiki has no bearing on what the fuck I just said. She is safe. She has no clue of what the fuck I just said, and that's just what it is. You know what I mean? We love all gays around here. We have no problem with the gay community. The LGBT, if that's what you are, I'm happy for you. I ain't tripping about y'all no more. I ain't got nothing to say. I hope y'all having a wonderful fucking Pride Month. Y'all do what y'all do. You know what I mean? And that's that. You know? It's Real Talk Uncensored. I'm Tone.
I'm Kiki.
No face, no cases, bitches. See y'all next week. Peace.
Happy Pride. Oh.